you guys.
What was your reaction to hearing Clint's news and that he might be out for a little while for you guys?
Well, it was, just all our thoughts go out to him and his health. He's got a family, so his health is number one. Number two, when I spoke to Clint yesterday on the phone, he was upbeat, positive, wants the team to do well on Sunday, and from there, it's out of my hand. I'm not a doctor. I don't know the rest of the timeline, so I'm just focused on Sunday, and then we'll have a little break to get our arms around things and figure out exactly what's going on.
Sure.
What's the health overall, the rest of the squad going into Sunday?
Good. Everybody's good. We had some other guys in regen today, just inside riding bikes, because it was pretty brutal in Houston. I mean, I'll be honest. It was pretty brutal, but their determination, their mindset pushed them through to get that goal, and I expect nothing less on Sunday.
Are there any updates or changes to the situation with Nico as far as the Uruguay national team? His availability?
As far as I know, he's playing. Unless somebody can tell me any different. Unless you crack reporters know something I don't.
Is he inside today?
He is inside today, yes. He is here.
Okay, perfect.
Clint has been such a huge part of the Sounders versus Timbers for the last few seasons. How do you plan to make up for his absence heading down to Providence Park this weekend?
We have a strong squad. I mean, again, using the only game so far that we haven't had him against Houston, I think the game plan there was effective. It wasn't going to be a pretty game. We did our job in the first 45. Guys got us out to that 60-minute mark. We had a chance to go ahead. Okay, it didn't happen for us. We were still in the game. One small miscue at the back allowed them to score. Other than that, I thought again was a really strong defensive performance by the team, by the group, and then we came back to grab a point at the end. So for me, it was a positive trip, and going forward, that's the same type of stuff we're going to try and do.
Chad Marshall's good for Sunday. He was just rested.
Yep, you saw him out there. He's taking reps. He's good.
You talked a little bit about after the game about Roman. Do you think that he'll be playing Sunday? How did he react to not getting in once you were able to go back and talk to him?
Matt, they're all disappointed when they don't play, and I actually like that. His situation changed a little bit in the sense that the scoreline kind of went the way it did, and so I wasn't able to get him in.
Yeah.
I had scenario A, scenario B, and so on to try and find him some minutes, but it just didn't manifest itself. I have the same program. I have the same conversation with him that I cannot promise him game time, but I'm looking for ways to get him in.
Yeah.
And, this is a good game for him to go in. I mean, Audie's a big kid. He's caused us some problems in past games, so we'll make final decisions based on the health of everybody tomorrow, and we'll go from there.
You had also said that you hadn't seen a video of the disputed, maybe the ball went over the line or not. Were you able to take a look at that?
Yeah, I saw some of them. I mean, the guys out there on social media, they do a good job. It was tough to call. I mean, for me, I'm going to say because, it was for our team, I was going to say yes, it was over the line, but that's too tough. I mean, for the AR to get it. I think the AR did the best job he could. I thought he was in position. In his mind, it just didn't go all the way over.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with it.
I guess the guys who were calling the game on TV last weekend were relaying some anecdote about a picture of Caleb Porter you have in your office or something. Is that true? Do you have a picture of Caleb Porter?
Well, I'll clarify that. Just because, I want to make sure Caleb understands that he's in good company. Because I also have Bruce from 2014 when we were away goal, away from possible trouble. And Bruce is in the photo drinking a bottle of champagne, looking, like he had just won a championship, which they had. So it's just a little bit of personal motivation for me to, just keep that on my desk and remind myself that this club needs We need to win a championship. You know, it's all ingrained within us, and we want to win a championship. We're going to do everything we can to win a championship. So that's the reason for those photos on my desk.
What is the picture of Caleb? Is he like celebrating?
It was after we lost in 2013 when they beat us in the playoffs, and there was a low camera, and he had turned, and he had that angry face after he had just scored, and whether it was intentional or not, I don't know. You'd have to ask him, but it's just a good reminder.
They both happen to come in the aftermath of painful losses for you guys too. Is that a coincidence?
No, that's the point. Thanks for that layup.
Yeah.
Thanks, Matt Pence, for that layup. Yes, that is exactly why I keep them on my desk. It serves as just added motivation for me to, match up against two very, very good coaches.
You talked about team defense, so I know that's going to be important on Sunday. What else are you going to need from the team in terms to continue the bounce that you're on?
Well, continue the good play. I mean, okay, the midweek game on 2 days rest in a really hot situation, we didn't create as many chances as we had the previous 4 games. So chance creation is going to be key for us because we cannot bunker against a good Portland team for 90 minutes. We're going to go out and we're going to attack and we're going to try and score. And, I think Jovan and Tyrone have done a really good job of, pressing the issues at the right times. I think Jovan did a really good job of pushing Milano back in that first half. They even had to move him to the other side because Jovan was that effective. So good team defense, creating chances, playing hard, playing firm. Those are all the things that'll go into winning road games, which is never easy in our league. And you have to have the right mindset going in. And that's what we'll talk about.
Going back to Clint real quick, what was the reaction from the rest of the team about Clint's health, both as a person and also his contributions on the field?
Well, when I told them this morning, I immediately went into the tape of the Houston match, so they didn't have much time to digest things. I'm sure guys will reach out to him, on their own and stuff like that. But look, it's business. Sunday's a massive game for us. I got to give him the information. We have to be honest with him. He's not playing, but at the same time, here's the film. This is what we need to work on in training. That's what it's their job. They're professionals.